Top stories making headlines this evening. Public service unions threaten to decampaign MP supporting the Public Service Amendment Bill. A Zimbabwean woman admits concealing birth after twins found in plastic bag in OD. And President Hichilema rallies thousands as Zambia heads to presidential vote. Good evening and welcome to our 7 p.m. Live. It's a great pleasure to be with you once again. My name is Kinalimudi Santima and thanks for joining us tonight. A coalition of public service unions has rejected the government's decision to table the Public Service Act Amendment Bill of 2026 before Parliament. The unions have warned that any member of Parliament who supports the bill will be closely monitored, saying they will mobilize Botswana not to vote for such MPs again. They would no longer be representing the interests of the public in Parliament.
Speaking recently, acting UNICEF representative Kamanzi Mutengi said the situation remains a concern even as UNICEF continues to roll out comprehensive child-focused services nationwide. He stressed that while progress has been made, vulnerable children in the certain communities are still being left behind, highlighting the need for intensified efforts to tackle nutrition and other child welfare challenges. Mutengi noted that UNICEF remains committed to supporting Botswana's children, but warned that more work is needed to achieve the organization's target and ensure that every child has the opportunity to grow up healthy, safe and protected. Reporting for ITV News, I am Lami Lucas.
Meanwhile, the unions say they are beginning to raise their voices over the constitutional review process. Speaking to the media recently, Bofepuso President Hotla Mangwe said the constitutional review process was not inclusive and urged for a more open and comprehensive approach to the constitutional amendment. He stressed that they want a constitutional review that protects the rights of all citizens.
Give back to the community. Libo malume re ha puta go supa lorato le la gore le bona go tsoma batswaneng le bone ba rinela boroko ba rinela ditiro a re ha hela ka go rata ga rona le re batla go leboga re le rona rinne le seabe sa go nela give back to the community hape keletso ya rona a se gore re batla go emaga re batla go go tshelela re ntse le rona re tsenya diata tsa rona hape ka ngengwe re batla go igatela re lwantsa borukuti kana gantsi go na le lena la gore maZimbabwe ke batho ba ba senyana but le nna re batla go tari supa gore re le maZimbabwe re le morero wa maZimbabwe le rona re na le sabo ba re gane a tamateng wa ile go na bodisa tse dingwe but a re le ha ke na le my sisters and my brothers re be re kubogana gore rona re le ha re batla go supa gore re supenza setšhaba re supenza le mongwe motsara go gae gore re ha rona re na le boikarabelo ke dumela gore re le ha re le maZimbabwe re ithaopile gore re ne give back to the community.
Meanwhile, trade unions say the government efforts to create divisions among them will not succeed, maintaining that they remain united and will continue to speak with one voice to defend workers' rights.
There are moments in the life of a nation when incremental change is no longer enough. There comes a time when we must look honestly at what we are, acknowledge what is not working, and summon the courage to do things differently. I believe Botswana is at such a moment. Our national development ambitions are significant, but a national vision does not implement itself. A plan does not solve a problem. A policy does not deliver a service. People do. Institutions do. Leadership does. As we deliberate, let us therefore resist the temptation to produce recommendations that remain on paper. Let us identify what must change, where the bottlenecks are, and what we can do differently, and what commitments we are prepared to take back to our institutions. The success of this compact will not be measured by the quality of our conversations today. It will be measured by what changes when we leave this room. If these decisions become faster, services improve, institutions become more accountable, and citizens experience a government that responds to their needs, then this compact will have achieved its purpose.
Trade unions, but the strategy will not succeed. Mosarakhole says by their nature, trade unions believe in solidarity and unity, even when they may disagree on certain issues. According to court records, the first case stems from an alleged cattle theft at Boseja Ward in Tloaning in June 2024. Prosecutors allege that Botlhoko stole 3 branded and earmarked cattle belonging to Aubrey Simon Muipolai, valued at 15,000 pula. In a second case, Botlhoko stands accused alongside Mirapelo Lebogang, a 43-year-old unemployed man from Matiba Ward in Matete. The duo allegedly were found in possession of 2 cattle carcasses suspected to have been stolen at Nkwapi Ward in Mogoditsane on July 14, 2022. The state contends that the accused failed to provide a bill of sale or any satisfactory proof of ownership, nor could they identify the person from whom the cattle were allegedly obtained. Botlhoko pleaded not guilty to all charges and informed the court that he would represent himself during the proceedings. Magistrate Moreng subsequently denied bail and scheduled the trial for November 17th and 18th, 2026. In other news, a 23-year-old Zimbabwean woman has appeared before the Broadest Magistrates Court in Gaborone facing serious charges of concealing the birth of twins and illegally entering Botswana through an ungazetted point of entry. Sinobile Ndlovu, an unemployed resident from Odi, was arraigned on charges stemming from an incident allegedly linked to the death and disposal of newborn twins. Our reporter has the details.
Botswana, Jamaat-wise, is under Zimbabwe, and we are working with missionaries to make sure that Botswana comes out. So we'll be sending missionaries there to try to have a strong Jamaat in Botswana, because Botswana is our neighbor. I'm from Zimbabwe, so we share borders. So we feel that this community should also be in Botswana, and the people there, they can experience the love and care of the Jamaat Ahmadiyya. We need to grow the Jamaat in Southern Africa. I think in September, yes, in September, end of September, we are going to hold our annual convention, Jausa Salana, just like here. This is a Zimbabwe version, but it's going to be bigger than this one, because this one is a sort of international one. But however, we are going to invite countries like Botswana, countries like South Africa, Zambia, and all Malawi, so that they can come and attend, because we want to work together, you know, because as Ahmadis, we are brothers. So we share borders, yes, but we have to work together so that we grow the community within the southern region. Yes, that is our vision.
It is still to come in this bulletin. President Hichilema rallies thousands of Zambia heads to presidential vote. Stay with us for more news.
YTV is licensed under the Botswana Communications Regulatory Authority, BOCRA. Under the license conditions and code of conduct, we are committed to broadcasting news that is accurate, comment that is fair, and programming that does not amount to hate speech or the description of gratuitous violence or explicit sex. If you think YTV is not adhering to this code, please send your complaints to the program's manager at YTV PO Box 1607 Gaborone or call 395-7654. You may write to BOCRA at Private Bag 00495 Gaborone or call 395-7755.
innovative electric motor technology, so-called axial flux motors. On the other hand, the hood blends seamlessly into the overall design.
And exactly 90,733 Audi TT Roadsters were built between 1999 and 2006. In 2008, the TTS Sports model was launched with an upgraded 2-liter turbo engine.
Mercedes-AMG C63 SE Performance is a real game changer. It combines the AMG 2.0-liter turbo engine with an electric drive unit on the rear axle for a completely new driving experience.
Get ready for another delicious stop on Taste Gaborone with Robertson's as we step into the stylish world of Luna Rosa. Great food, vibrant energy, and mouth-watering dishes come together in a celebration of flavor, all elevated with the rich taste of Robertson's spices.
If you've been asking yourself how to find your me in every meal, then you tuned into the right show today.
From the first bite to the last moment, it's a dining experience full of passion and unforgettable vibes. Taste Gaborone with Robertson's. Robertson's spices. Find your me in every meal.
Welcome back to our Song PM Bulletin, and thanks for staying with us. We now take a deeper look at stories from around the world tonight. And in Zambia, tens of thousands of supporters gathered in Lusaka for President Hakainde Hichilema's final campaign rally ahead of tomorrow's elections, as the incumbent seeks a second term amid concerns over jobs, living costs and allegations of opposition intimidation. Supporters of the ruling United Party for National Development, dressed in red and waving party flags, filled a former opposition stronghold south of Lusaka as Hichilema sought to energize his base. The 64-year-old president, who took office in 2021, urged voters to back the UPND in tomorrow's election.
The high cost of living is a big worry for Samson Mwanza. Zambia's government says the economy is recovering, but Samson says he hasn't seen much improvement.
If the government was doing better, the best thing that they could have done was to reduce the cost of fertilizers, to reduce the cost of electricity, so that a common Zambian like me can at least try to afford and sustain my family. I don't see that happening.
The general elections are seen as a test for President Hakainde Hichilema. His United Party for National Development denies allegations by opposition groups of intimidation and harassment during the campaign period.
Can I confirm to you that after many years, the European Union has also resumed financing the Zambia's budget, and you know that they will not finance countries where there is violation of human rights.
Thank you, Your Excellency. One Zambia! One Zambia!
Hichilema's main challenger is Brian Mundubile. He's backed by a coalition of opposition parties which say the limits on freedom of expression have made campaigning difficult.
Throughout the campaign period, we've been unable to campaign. I'm sure you've watched the pictures, you've seen the videos. We've had police interference at every stage. We've had violence from the UPND.
Zambia has long been regarded as one of Africa's most peaceful and democratic countries. Hichilema's government cites progress on economic reforms, including Zambia's debt restructuring and the completion of a loan program supported by the International Monetary Fund. But the Zambia Statistics Agency says 60% of the population lives below the poverty line, surviving on $3 a day. People like Samson Mwanza say they want to see the economic gains on paper trickle down to struggling households. Harumutasa, Al Jazeera.
And now in our business news, U.S. stocks closed lower as investor concerns over Iran's Strait of Hormuz stance weighed on markets. Tech stocks fell while alternative asset managers roll on AI-related partnerships.
Hello friends, I am Alf. Welcome to the crazy world. Oh! What is that? What number is that?
In the heart of a sunny little village called Shosho.
You mean dancing? Sitting down.
It's a crazy world of endless fun under the moon or blazing sun.
Once again, Isuzu stepped into the frame to provide the Isuzu KB pickup for the logistical support. Audi rings and the RS3 badge on the front and the rear are also black.
Now, moving on into this action-packed season 2 of Top Student YTV, we expect to see you every Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock right here on YTV, where entertainment lives.
YTV is licensed under the Botswana Communications Regulatory Authority, BOCRA. Under the license conditions and code of conduct, we are committed to broadcast the news that is accurate, comment that is fair, and programming that does not amount to hate speech or the description of gratuitous violence or explicit sex. If you think YTV is not adhering to this code, please send your complaints to the program's manager at YTV PO Box 1607 Gaborone or call 395-7654. You may write to Bokra at Private Bag 00495 Gaborone or call 395-7755.
Get ready for another delicious stop on Taste Gaborone with Robertson's as we step into the stylish world of Luna Rosa. Great food, vibrant energy, and mouth-watering dishes come together in a celebration of flavor, all elevated with the rich taste of Robertson's spices.
If you've been asking yourself how to find your me in every meal, then you tuned into the right show today.
From the first bite to the last moment, it's a dining experience full of passion and unforgettable vibes. Taste Gaborone with Robertson's. Robertson's spices. Find your me in every meal.
YTV is licensed under the Botswana Communications Regulatory Authority, BOCRA. Under the license conditions and code of conduct, we are committed to broadcast the news that is accurate, comment that is fair, and programming that does not amount to hate speech or the description of gratuitous violence or explicit sex. If you think YTV is not adhering to this code, please send your complaints to the program's manager at YTV PO Box 1607 Gaborone or call 395-7654. You may write to Bokra at Private Bag 00495 Gaborone or call 395-7755.
Get ready for another delicious stop on Taste Gaborone with Robertson's as we step into the stylish world of Luna Rosa. Great food, vibrant energy, and mouth-watering dishes come together in a celebration of flavor, all elevated with the rich taste of Robertson's spices.
If you've been asking yourself how to find your me in every meal, then you tuned into the right show today.
From the first bite to the last moment, it's a dining experience full of passion and unforgettable vibes. Taste Gaborone with Robertson's. Robertson's spices. Find your me in every meal.
Hello, friends. I am Alf. Welcome to the crazy world. Oh! What is that? What number is that?
In the heart of a sunny little village called Shosho.
You mean dancing? Sitting down.
It's a crazy world of endless fun under the moon or blazing sun.
Once again, Isuzu stepped into the frame to provide the Isuzu KB pickup for the logistical support.
The gravel road dithaere tsa tsone ke tsone tse e leng gore di hela ka pele.
Audi rings and the RS3 badge on the front and the rear are also black.
Now, moving on into this action-packed season 2 of Top Student Right TV, we expect to see you every Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock right here on YTV, where entertainment lives.
Welcome back to our 7 p.m. live. We do apologize for that technical glitch. And now in our sports news tonight, the pre-season continues this coming weekend as all roads will be heading to Palape Stadium on the 15th of August for the Palape Unity Cup, which will feature 4 teams, including host Morupule Wanderers, Premier League new side Tonota FC, Extension Gunners, and First Division side Dinari FC. Let's now hear from Morupule Wanderers' new coach, Pon Somoloi, as he highlights his side pre-season journey and what to expect next season.
Re tsweletse ka ipaakanyo ya rona ya setlha seno go tla go simolola re sale re simolotse ipaakanyo ka di-2 tsa ga July go tla go tsena mo sebakeng seno ne re wetsa beke ya rona ya botlhano e re reng ka lereo la seeng re re week 5 ne re wetsa mahelo a beke ya re tswa go bone ya ka metshameko e ne re ile ko Gaborone tournament ne re tshameka ko VTM ke tsa ke re tsweletse sentle re tsweletse ka go ipaakanya re tshamekile metshameko e le mmalwa sa le re simolola go ikatisa ka di-2 metshameko e le mmalwa re tshamekile ko Bobonong re tshamekile ko Gaborone gape beke nngwe ke le ditlhopha tse ne re tshameka natso re tshamekile mono Palape ha gare ga beke e hitileng le setlhopha sa Black Lions mme ra tshameka gape ko Gaborone mahelo a bekeng ano le ko metshamekong ya tournament ya VTM ke tsa gore ra ipaakanya se se rona ke go bona gore mme setlhopha sa rona sope se nonofile go le kae mme ebile gore gongwe se ka tokafadiwa ga kae ga se sepela se se tlhokang le gore gongwe e be gona le sengwe se se tswang go se nya ke hela gore a mme se re sa le re simolola go ipaakanyo ka sone re kgona go se bona mo metshamekong ya rona kana jang mme hela nkare so far so good ka thato ya lereo la seeng re tsweletse sentle mme re tla tswelela ntse re ipaakanya hela jalo re na le metshameko gape mo mahelong ano a beke mono Palape metshameko ya botsalano mme ya ile tournament gape kgatlhanong le di Nico United, Extension Gunners le Dinari Football Club. So nka eletsa gore gongwe re tle re bona gore banni ba Palape le mabapi kgotsa balatedi ba setlhopha le o pehela tla ba bone gore mme bone setlhopha se tsamaya ka tsela e ntseng jang se ha kae.
And now in our international sports, football icon and Portugal captain Cristiano Ronaldo has married his longtime partner, Georgina Rodriguez, bringing a decade-long relationship to a new chapter in a private ceremony.
Football icon Cristiano Ronaldo has married his longtime partner Georgina Rodriguez, bringing a decade-long relationship to a new chapter in a private ceremony on Portugal's Atlantic coast. The couple exchanged vows on Tuesday in the seaside resort of Cascais, west of Lisbon, surrounded by their 5 children in what Ronaldo's representatives described as an intimate family celebration. Ronaldo marked the occasion by posting a photo of the couple's wedding bands on Instagram with the caption, "See Love G." The wedding comes exactly 1 year after Rodriguez, a model and influencer, announced their engagement. The pair first met in 2016 when Georgina was working at a Gucci store in Madrid and has since become one of the world's most recognizable celebrity couples.
We now apologize for that story. It was supposed to read like this. In international sports, football icon and Portugal captain Cristiano Ronaldo has married his longtime partner Georgina Rodriguez, bringing a decade-long relationship to a new chapter in a private ceremony on Portugal's Atlantic coast. The couple exchanged vows on Tuesday, 11th August, in the seaside resort of Cascais, west of Lisbon, where they were surrounded by their 5 children at an intimate family celebration. And in another story, still in international sports, history has been made at the ongoing Women's Africa Cup of Nations 2026 as debutant Malawi became the first nation to progress to the finals in their first WAFCON tournament. The Scorchers of Malawi defeated Algeria 3-1 yesterday to book their ticket to the finals, where they will face 4 times WAFCON finalists Cameroon, who knocked out host Morocco 3-1 in penalties after both teams failed to break the deadlock in 120 minutes. The finals will be played this coming Sunday to determine the new Queens of Africa after title holders Nigeria were knocked out in the quarterfinals. And that's all the sports update for tonight. Let's now recap the headlines. UNICEF raises a red flag over child welfare challenges in Botswana. Zimbabweans in Palape roll up sleeves to give back through community cleanup drive. And Zambians vote in elections seen as test of economic reforms. And that's all the news we had for you tonight. Thank you once again for watching YTV. You can follow us on our Facebook page or get in touch with us on our WhatsApp line in 74119-209. And from myself, the key and author of announcement, and the rest of the YTV News team, have a blessed night.